How's it going, guys? I hope everybody had a really good holiday. Sorry, I'm still getting this set up. I hope everybody had a really good holiday and a really good weekend. People keep asking me if I'm driving, if I'm still driving. The answer for that, yes, I am still driving. It's just been a while. I've been really, really busy. Usually, my full-time job, the whole reason why I started driving, what's up, bud? The whole reason why I started driving for Uber and Lyft was because my full-time job, I used to get a lot of overtime, and they got more customers, they got more people, more employees, and the overtime kind of went away. So I started working Uber and Lyft to get more money coming in, and you saw me turn on the car? Anyway, I started driving for Uber and Lyft to supplement my income, and to be honest, I haven't had the need to do that the past month or so because I've been working so much overtime in my full-time job. So with that being said, once that dies down a little bit, I will be driving some more. I'm not 100% sure yet whether or not I'm going to drive on New Year's Eve. That all depends on if I have my kids or not. If I don't, then most likely I will be driving. So it's a very beautiful day out. Where I'm at right now, it's almost 50 degrees, which doesn't seem warm to you people that live in Florida or California, but it is. It actually feels really, really good. The sun's out and it's beautiful. But with that being said, also, I know I've said it a couple times, I am going to be taking the channel a little bit in a new direction. This video right now is more just questions and comments for anybody that comes in that wants to ask any questions about Uber or Lyft, my feelings on any of the gig economy, and questions for me if anybody has any questions or comments for me. But so right now, my thoughts, the channel as a whole coming next year will be moving. I'm still going to do rideshare stuff. It's just not going to be as much. I'm not going to come out with as many videos, just because it's been crazy busy, and I feel like sometimes I overdo it, and coming out with a video every single day, sometimes it can be a pain in the butt. But if I have news and there's stuff to bring out, I will. But I want to also take the channel a little bit in a new direction. I don't focus on rideshare. Yes, I will cover rideshare stuff when I'm driving and things like that. I will bring that to you guys, but I also want to cover, there's lots of things that I used to do when I was younger, that between getting married, having kids, and everything else, I kind of stopped doing. I used to be very, I wouldn't say outdoorsy, but I used to go camping a lot. I used to travel a lot. And when I say travel, I'm saying like take day trips to like Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., the Poconos, things like that. So with that being said, I'm going to start doing that a lot more. There's plenty of places that I've been that I would like to go back to, and I would like to record. I did invest over the holiday in a new tablet to edit my software. I have no idea, buddy. I'm thinking the same thing. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask me since you're the only one in the room. But anyway, so I've gotten to the point now where I wanted to start investing in things for the channel. So over the Christmas break, I went out and bought a brand new Samsung tablet, and a bunch of stuff to go with it to edit videos with, things like that. So that way I can do that. That also has a really, really good camera on it. Eventually I want to invest in a GoPro camera also, just so that way I can start taking footage like when I'm walking places and whatever and stuff like that. So I want to get more into actually creating more content and not just either regurgitating like Uber and Lyft stuff all the time and just talking about the same thing that everyone else talks about. I actually want to start creating content. I want to, if it's possible, at some point, like I said, get a GoPro camera. Maybe when I get my income taxes back, or for my birthday, which is in March. And I want to use that to be able, especially when I go on camping trips and things like that. What news do you know or have heard about what will happen? Honestly, not many people, Jonah, have really know of what's going to happen in January yet, because, I mean, as everybody knows, AB5 passed and it is going to take effect in January, but there's not really much that has been said exactly about what's going to happen in January. We know it's going to affect, and we know there's going to have some change, but it's probably just going to end up being a slow process of little things changing. Kind of like in New York, when the whole thing happened in New York, it took a while for things to take effect. So, Jonah, if you have, you'll probably find news before I do. You know what I mean? You'll probably, since you live there, you'll probably get the news before me. You'll probably see stuff show up on your app, and things like that before me. And that's another thing too, guys, especially people that watch me or watch my videos on a regular basis. If you guys ever have any news to share with me, to let other people know, please feel free to email me. My email, it's in the description of every single video at the very bottom. If you ever have any pictures or screenshots of, what's up, buddy? If you guys ever have any pictures, if you come across any videos online, if you have any screenshots of like your apps with weird stuff on it and things like that, feel free to send me the footage, send me the picture. I will definitely give you the credit for sending me the footage and stuff, and I will definitely give you credit for sending me snapshots or anything that you guys send me. Like I said, I would definitely give you guys any credit for sending me pictures or sending me footage or anything. If like, because like especially in California, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to feel it first before any of us know what's going on. I mean, we'll probably all report it the day of whenever people send us stuff, but you guys are going to understand what's going to happen before we do. Because I don't think there's many of the YouTubers that live in California. I think there might be one or two, but I mean, I live in Pennsylvania. Dustin Is Driving lives in Jersey. Uberman Tampa lives in Florida. Geo drive for Uber anymore, but he lives in Chicago. No Limitation, I think, lives in New Orleans. I think Chris from Real Rideshare Stories, he might live in California. And I think Dylan from the Rideshare Hub lives in California. So I think he lives in California or Los Angeles. I can't remember. But anyway, so it's up to you guys to kind of like give us the information. I would gladly take anything. Also, I do want to say, Yeah, Cash, there's lots of users that live in California. I'm saying Uber, like YouTubers, as far as like people that are on YouTube that give out Uber and Lyft information. There's really not that many of us. I mean, there is, but compared to like the vast majority of YouTube, there's not that many people. And I would say no to that, Jonah, but what I'm saying is New York, the reason why New York is so screwy is because of the TLC. And if you don't know what the TLC is, it's the Taxi Limousine Company. They are the ones, and it's not even all of New York State, it's just New York City. And when I say New York City specifically, I mean the borough of Manhattan. Okay? The Taxi and Limousine Company regulate all of the taxis and all of the basically transportation stuff in New York City. So they're the ones that tell Uber and Lyft, basically Uber and Lyft have to abide by their rules. And that's why they've had so many issues in New York City with that. The same thing with Florida. Florida is very laxed in a lot of their regulations. That's why you will see a lot of these companies start either in California or Florida. I can't remember for sure exactly where Uber started. I think it was California. But that was also 10 years ago, and things have gotten different since then. But Florida, for instance, is very laxed in a lot of their regulations. So a lot of new companies that are starting, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw them starting in Florida. I know one, for instance, is it's called Rides. I'm not sure how well that's doing yet. I was talking to somebody that worked for them, and then they stopped talking to me. But so that company is based out of, I believe it's based out of Florida. They started in 2 or 3 cities in Florida, and then I think they're moving to Texas. But like I said, how's it going, Rideshare Lisa? Another thing I do want to do, guys, coming up soon. Again, guys, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask, and when I see it, I will get to you. One thing I want to do probably the end of January. I was going to do it in December, but everyone's busy between Christmas and the New Year and everything else. I was going to do a giveaway for December, but I think I'm just going to wait till the end of January, okay? So for many of you, if you don't know, I have my own merch store. If you want to check out any of it, it's in the link in the description below. You can go on there, and I have hoodies, hats, and anything related to ride my channel is in there. If you don't see an article of clothing that you want in the specific picture or whatever, you can message me or email me, and I can honestly make any article of clothing with that logo that I have in there. But when I first did it, I ordered, I think, 4 or 5 hoodies. What's up, guy? I ordered like 4 or 5 hoodies, all in different, with different logos and different colors. And I don't really wear them. I have one specifically that I wear, which is the one I'm wearing right now. It's a zip up. All the other ones are pullovers. So I have 3 or 4 pullover hoodies that are a 2X size, okay, that I'm currently not using. So I think what I'm going to do, and I literally only wore them one time. So what I'm going to do at the end of January is I'm going to do a giveaway. And I'm going to give away some merchandise that I already have. Just like I did before with my t-shirt giveaway. The only difference is these are I already ordered them, so it won't take as long to get to you. All I have to do is ship it. I think that would be good. I want to say thank you um, to everybody for supporting me, and I appreciate it. One thing I would recommend, like I said before, guys, if you guys have any footage that you want to send me, I will gladly take it. I will use it in any way, shape, or form to help promote the channel. I will also give you guys credit for sending me the footage because I appreciate it. Any dash cam footage or anything, whatever. I'm not sure where you guys live, but I plan on doing a trip this summer that I will live stream as much of it as I can. I plan on driving to San Francisco. I'm going to be on the road for 2 weeks. I'm going to be in my car. I don't plan on stopping at hotels or anything like that because that's not it's too much money, okay? It's if it would be me and like somebody else and like 2 kids or something like that, then yes, I'd stop at a hotel every night. It's just me. So I am saving up right now to invest in some things. I want to plan out specific campsites and specific places to go along the way. I know I want to travel to I want to drive through at least St. Louis to see the St. Louis Arch. I want to drive, and again, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but I want to see the Four Corners. I want to drive through Las Vegas. I want to stop at the Grand Canyon. I want to do San Francisco. I want to cross the Golden Gate Bridge. I want to see the not the Redwood Forest, it's the forest in I can't remember what the name of it is now. I can't remember. There's a forest in Sequoia National Forest, that's in San Francisco. And then I also want to, if I have time, go up to Oregon and see the Redwood Forest and then travel back. But again, 2 weeks is going to be cutting it close for all of this. This is why I also want to get some cameras, because I want to record as much of this as possible and share my journey with everybody. I'm definitely one that I used to work, and I still do. I have a very strong work ethic, guys. If anybody hasn't seen that already on this channel, between my full-time job, over the summer I used to drive like crazy for Uber and Lyft. I mean, I was putting in anywhere between 70 and 80 hour weeks. So yeah, like I was putting in at any given time between June, July, August, and September, I was doing anywhere between 60 and 80 hours a week between my full-time job and Uber. And at some point you start to wear yourself out doing that. So I came across, and I would highly recommend it if you've never seen her channel. I started watching videos on YouTube other than just Uber and Lyft stuff. I came across this movement that's out of California, I think, called van life, where people will actually get like Sprinter vans or like Dodge Ram like 2500 vans, and they will actually gut them out and put a bed and a little like grill and everything in there, and they will actually travel and live out of the van. There's actually 4 or 5 cities in California that have made it legal for you to live in your car. So that would be really cool. If I didn't have kids, that would be something that I would do. I would literally find a job that I can do on my computer, and I want to try to get back into doing art. That's another reason why I got a new tablet, because I want to get into like graphic design again. I used to draw a lot when I was a kid with pen and paper and markers and things like that, and doodle and make like really cool designs and stuff. And after I got out of school, I kind of stopped doing that. And again, I'm sorry if the feed keeps cutting in and out. I'm driving through hilly area, so that's why. But with that being said, I've gotten to the point where I want to get back into some of the things that I love doing. If anybody hasn't heard of this channel, it's called Elsa Ray. They live in a scamp trailer. It's like a 13-foot scamp trailer. I have been religiously watching their videos because it seriously, like, that's what I want to do. That's what I wish I could do. Jonah J. I know for a fact, one of them, at least what I heard on YouTube, there's a guy that I was watching. He lives in, I think it's San Diego. And it was like I was watching the video about his van, and he said on there that there's a few cities, and he named one of them. He named a few, but the one I remember for sure is San Diego. I actually talked to her, and this isn't going to happen for a while. Wait, Lisa, are you talking about when I go on my 2-week trip, or when I do this in general? Because when I go on my 2-week trip, she already knows, and yes, she'll miss me. So yeah, when I saw that video, I know for a fact he said one of the cities was San Diego. So we'll see. But I'll be when I go on my trip, yeah, I'm sure she'll miss me, but I'll still talk to her every day as long as I can with my cell phone reception. So what my plan when I go on my trip is I need to figure out where I specifically want to go and how I can make it happen to the point where I'll be able to drive for like 10 hours a day maybe, get sleep for 8, and then be able to use the other 6 to see what I want to see, or like an 8, 8, and 8 type thing, where I can sleep for 8 hours of the day, drive for 8, and see stuff along the way the other 8. Because I don't just want my whole trip to be about driving, even though that's what most of it will be about, especially since I'm by myself. I was going to take a friend of mine, but they smoke, and I told them, well, you can't smoke in my car because I don't want that. I used to smoke. I have not had a cigarette in 7 years. I have been clean, smoke-free for 7 years, so I don't want my car smelling like smoke again. But like I said, I think it would be pretty cool. I want to, if I can, depending on where I'm at, drive as much as possible. I also want to live as much as I can of the trip. Like right now, guys, if anybody cares, this is where I live, or part of where I live. Okay, it's all Amish farmland. Okay, it's beautiful, but I want to see different things. Okay, I want to go out and I want to be able to see the Rockies. I want to drive through the Appalachian Mountains. I've been to Tennessee. Tennessee is gorgeous. So yeah, this is some of where I live. I live about 30 minutes away from where I'm driving right now. I'm going to a friend's house to hang out and spend my Saturday with. And I think we're going to go see Star Wars. I don't know if I brought shit. Did I forget my wallet? Son of a bitch. Oh well. Guess we're not going to go see Star Wars. So yeah. Um, so yeah, other than that, there's not much going on. I was really tempted. I was gonna go driving today, but I made plans instead. And I keep saying I'm gonna go driving, but I I'm working so much this week that I needed a break. I worked 3 12-hour days this week. I went in the day after Christmas and worked 3 a.m. to noon. Friday I worked a 10-hour shift. I had my kids last night, and I got to spend time with them last night. Tomorrow, Sunday, I'm working 3 to 11. So this is how busy I am right now, guys. At my job right now, because there's people off for the holidays and everything. Um, Tomorrow I'm working 3 to 11 p.m. I go back in Monday from 7 to 3. I get off at 3 o'clock and I have to go back in at 10:30. And I work 10:30 to 11. So I'm working from Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday. I'm working a total of 28 hours in 3 days. It sucks to do it, but the paycheck will be nice. That's all I have to say. So that's all I'm looking for. And I will tell you this right now. Once I get this week over, because it's not on this pay period, I will definitely be taking a day off at some point of my job. I'll be taking a vacation day, even though I just got my vacation back. Anybody got any more questions? Where's everybody from? I see, I think there's 4 people in the room. Where is everybody from? Okay, talking about Amish country right here, guys. If anybody couldn't see it. Horse and buggy. There's a feed mill in the distance. Quarries. This is definitely... So where's everybody from? How was everybody's Christmas? Did everybody get what they want? Like I said, guys, I ordered some stuff over the Christmas holiday. I got it on sale. I should have ordered it earlier on Black Friday, but I wasn't sure I needed it or wanted it. But like I said, I want to do doing Uber and Lyft videos. It's very easy to do everything on your phone. Okay, even the phone that I have, it's very, very easy to basically do all the videos on your phone. The video I'm making right now, I'm doing it on my phone. Even the other ones that I have where I have dash cam footage, or I found an editor software that was free, and I put it on my phone, and I can like mix the videos together kind of, and like I can do an intro, I can show the video, and then I can do the outro part all on my cell phone. But moving forward, I want to do videos. I honestly kind of want to do some videos of like travel, like me traveling, me hiking, things like that, going to off-beaten path places, a lot of nature places. I want to get back into hiking. I want to get back into camping. And if I have 2 or 3 different cameras doing that, I want to be able to nicely edit the software. I want to be able to edit all the film and everything and put it nicely into a nice video and come out with some good content. Okay? And I got a Samsung S6 tablet with a keyboard, some other stuff. That'll be able to help me do that. And I can also draw and get back into my drawing on that tablet as well. And that's pretty much all I'm going to use that tablet for. I have another tablet that I watch videos and everything else on, so I'll save that for my other tablet. But this tablet I specifically got for just stuff on YouTube. I want to invest also, like I said, into a GoPro or some type of camera like a GoPro. Maybe not specifically a GoPro, because they are like $300 or $400. I did see on Amazon they have some cheaper versions of a GoPro, so I'll look at the reviews for those, because I would like to have one that I can have like on my head, so that way when I'm walking and stuff, like I don't have to actually hold the camera. I can literally just either put it on my head or on my chest and film. So that would be good. But I want to get more into actually, like I said, creating actual physical content that is just about me experiencing nature and my part of the world, as well as going to different places like Washington and let's see, places near me: Washington, Philadelphia, going on a trip to New York and things like that. Just think places I go on daily trips or even take a vacation to, and putting them on YouTube for you guys to watch if you want to watch them. Like I said, I want to do, when I go on my 2-week trip, I want to do a lot of camping. I want to do a lot of just getting out there in the middle of nowhere and getting back to just relaxing. You know what I mean? Not being so stressed out every day with the normality of what we're accustomed to with society. Like, society tells us every day that we have to work, and we have to work a 40-hour work week, and we have to like be confined to this little box, and live life how everybody else does, and that's not how it works. If you can find a way to, then that's why I said, if anybody, and I hate to say it again, but if anybody really wants to look at this, go to Google, or not Google, search on YouTube Elsa Ray, ELSARHAE. Her and her boyfriend Baron and their dog Camp live in this 13-foot scamp trailer pulled by their Subaru Forester, and they've lived in it for like 2 or 3 years. And I know it sounds stupid, but they've been doing it forever, and all the videos I watched, they are always happy, and I would love to just to do that, to take some of the to change my life for the better and get back into things I love to do. So, guys, well, I hope everybody has a good holiday, has a good weekend. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and stay safe.